Welcome everybody. Welcome everybody to RBT. This is RBT Rashid's video too, in conjunction with RMJC, Rashid's Music Jukebox Center, and Al Rashid, the R-Man, coming on live on social media platforms. This right here is let us explain what this is. RBT is I don't know, I just gotta look at this this Hong Kong protest. This is the Hong Kong protest. And I must say, they are actually tripping, dude. It's a live stream. They're actually live streaming the Hong Kong protest. And these comments on here are ridiculous. Straight fucking ridiculous, man. I'm gonna read some of them. I'm gonna read some of them, but some of them are very racy. It's just showing you the mentality of people's thinking during a protest. And it just so happens that this show, I'm advertising a new cartoon on Rashid Cybertube. It's taken from Rashid Comics, and I'm about to put the picture up now so y'all can see it. And I'll talk about it during us Sadicians looking at this Hong Kong protest. Can't help but look at this shit, man. They are tripping. If I was married to my ex-wife, we'd be all up on this shit. I swear to God. How does that sound if I was married to my ex-wife? If I still was married to my ex-wife? That sounds better. Yeah. I'm about to go and make some tea. But yeah, this is taken from Rashid Comics. And I'm going to bring the animation RBT. And it just so happens it's kind of related, kind of, not all the way, but dealing with the martial arts. You'll see what I mean. And it just so happened it came at the time that we want to broadcast this protest that's going on. Fee Coffee. Somebody said Fee Coffee. F-E-E Coffee. Fee Coffee. Trying to say free coffee. This fucking asshole. Fee Coffee. comments are just whipping up. Like it's a lot of people that have something to say. I mean, like a lot of UK citizens. The CIA created terrorism. Where the fuck that come from? Some of these comments are outrageous. I can't hardly read them. They just steady coming up. It's almost like the end of movie credits. I can't read them. They just steady flowing. So just sit back, relax, let's hang out for a while, because we're checking out this live stream of this Hong Kong protest. Can't help it, man. This is crazy shit here. Actually, it's not really that crazy, but it could. It could be worse. You know, it could be worse. It could be worse. And like I said before, I'm not really going to say about this communist. Everybody say communist China. I never been to China, so I'm never going to say that. I don't. Even though this is going on right here, I don't know the backstory of shit. And if you don't know the backstory of shit, it's best to keep your mouth shut. You know what I mean? It is. If you don't know the backstory of stuff, it's best to just be quiet and about things. But we living in a world that's almost impossible to do. You know. Sound like somebody screaming for help or something. Got people standing around wearing gas masks and stuff like that, and now here's the different camera angle, so it's more, but it's not really going on. It's a tremendous a lot of people here. We just hanging out watching this protest, and I just got finished doing this. This is Rashid's R Rabbit, and we're around here. We're mapping out what it's going to be about. We don't quite know yet. I mean, I have an idea. I have ideas. And it's set like in the 1970s. But I'm going to explain how this came about. I'm going to explain just how it came about. But anyway, needless to say, here's the poster for it right here. Check this out. I'm going to go put some tea on the stove. I'll be right back. But check this out. They have a lot of lasers being shined on the people, almost like a nightclub, for Christ's sake. Go sleep. Somebody put go sleep. Silly boys. Somebody put silly boys. There's a lot of crazy comments that's just streaming up from people just commenting. They're shooting tear gas left and right. You can hardly see the people. That's how much tear gas they firing at the crowds. And the crowd's just taking that shit. I don't know how they just taking it like that. I got this idea from R Rabbit that's on the screen. Because we was watching, y'all know that Kung Fu Panda shit? Alright, it was the Kung Fu Panda. Now we like Kung Fu Panda. We liked it. We saw the first one. I don't think we saw the rest. Did we see the rest of that shit? We didn't see the rest. We just saw Kung Fu Panda. Alright, we saw Kung Fu Panda and we really liked it. Now they came out with a Kung Fu Rabbit. So I'm thinking that the rabbit is like Bugs Bunny. I'm thinking that it's like that. I'm thinking that the rabbit is like slim, skinny in shape, And I'm thinking why it's about to come on, like, oh, I'm gonna check this out. because I know Rabbit's supposed to be fast. So I'm like, oh, I'm gonna really check this out. We was all, our mouth was watering like we're gonna see some good animation here. It's called Kung Fu Rabbit. It's totally a ripoff from Kung Fu Panda. Totally a ripoff. And it's supposed to be it's a real movie. It's supposed to be anyway. I don't know how many of you guys saw that. So we're thinking like, okay, I'm gonna really enjoy this, When it comes on, it shows this big fat rabbit, like Kung Fu Panda. The only difference is this guy is mega stupid. This guy is mega fucking stupid. And I'm sitting there watching it. And I'm saying to myself, like, I know he's not the star of the show. Obviously, they're going to cut to a scene where they're going to show the star of the show, of the animation. Because I know he's not. And lo and behold, he was. I don't got nothing against that, but it was too much like Kung Fu Panda. I don't know why they continuously in animation make these doofus characters to come off and be the hero of the shit, of the cartoon. Where did that come from? The characters of animation supposed to be, a certain way, a certain way, attractive. Somebody put eat more cat. Look at this motherfucker, eat more cat. What kind of shit is that to say? Anyway, the character's supposed to be attractive. And in comes this fat rabbit. He's mega stupid. And this monkey, it was your typical animation, kung fu animation thing there. It was typical. The monkey was the master. You always got having like a monkey or a rat. Like in the Ninja Turtles, Splinter is the master. He's the rat. No, usually the master is like a monkey or a rat. So in this one, it was the monkey. He gives all his powers to this big, overweight rabbit. And this guy is mega stupid and really big and overweight. I don't got nothing against that, but when you see Kung Fu Rabbit, we was in a mood, right? We was in a mood for something like really unique, like in Shape Rabbit or something. Kind of like Sonic the Hedgehog, kind of like that, kind of. So my mouth was, I had a taste for that, and then comes this overweight rabbit. So I said to my kid, I said, don't tell me this is the character of the show. So we watched the whole thing. Actually, they got lazy at the end. It started out really good. The animation started out really good. Then near the end of it got mega fucking lazy, dude. You can see they got lazy at the end of the show. So it started out good, but it could have did better. I think the writing could have been better. I think the storyline could have been... the storyline actually was pretty good. But I just think it could have been better. But you can see it was laziness doing... creating that Kung Fu Rabbit thing. It was laziness. So we're sitting there, and we watched the whole thing. But during the episode, while it was coming on, I said, oh wow, there goes our hope for like thinking that the rabbit is slim, like Bugs Bunny does kung fu with a good character, you know. There goes our hope of seeing that. So then my kid sparked a interesting question. I mean, interesting statement that I wasn't expecting. Daddy, won't you make it? Won't you create it? Right away I said no, because it would take too much time to do like a martial arts animation. It would take too much time. So right away I said no. Then they always, my members, my family always give me this look. Like, Daddy, you can ace any fucking thing. Come on, do that shit. If that's what we wanted to see and we fucked because of this. Yeah, I know, sweetie. I know. And we fucked because of this big fat rabbit. We were walking around like stupid doing kung fu. But she said, Daddy, ace, make it, create it. So I started thinking. And I looked at them and I said, that's what y'all want? And they said, yeah, that's what we want. Because we want to see something like that. That would have, yeah, it would have been nice. Seeing something like that. It would have been nice. You know. The Kung Fu Panda thing, we already got that. Why would you make a rabbit just like that? I mean, it's totally a ripoff. So, that's when this came about, R-Rabbit. Rashid Rabbit. I was going to put RK, Rashid Karate, but I want to stay away from the martial arts thing. We have our own style of fighting. You know, we have our own style of fighting, Sadiksi, and so I put R-Rabbit rather than having karate and then a Kung Fu Rabbit or something like that. You know, I just want to just be cool with that. It's too many kung fu this and that in animation. It's too many. Samurai this and Ninja Turtle. It's too many of that shit. It's to me it's like yeah, that's what I'm about to say. It's the wrong promotion in my opinion. There's too many exploitation of the fact that it's kung fu or karate or Jinsu or whatever. And that's going to be the hook in this animation, that what kind of style does he have. I'm going to make that a hook in it. So I created this. Which we already have. I have a rabbit show on RVT, but I think I'm going to convert it into this. Because I think I'll get somewhere better with this than the one we had already. I just do. Because, you know, the motto of RVT is rabbits all over the place. You know, and that didn't change by a long shot. That didn't change. So that's me right there, the Rabbit, Rashid Rabbit, because that's what the R stands for. And I'm going to leave it like that. I was going to put Rashid Rabbit Unit, something like that, because we're a team. But I'm going to do something else. I'll just leave it R-Rabbit. That's the name of it. And that's a hook in itself also. Trust me, it don't seem like it, but it is. That's a hook in itself. Just naming it R-Rabbit. It's the stereotypical of the cartoon rabbit. They have big teeth anymore. When I look at a rabbit's face, I don't see big teeth hanging down. If you lift the rabbit's lip up, whiskers up, you'll probably see those big teeth. But generally, they don't hang out of his mouth like that. So I'm not going to make them like that. And everybody make their rabbits with teeth hanging out their mouth. And when I look at a rabbit, I don't see teeth hanging down from a rabbit. So I didn't put that in the animation as well. A lot of things that I just didn't fucking put in the animation that a lot of people put in their animation. One of those things, like I said, is the teeth and the shit like that. I'm just not gonna do it. Poo Poo China. Say, They moving too fast. I can't read that. China must burn. What kind of shit is that to say? They some dickheads. Free Tibet. Free Hawaii. Hawaii? What Hawaii has to do with any fucking thing? Okay. I want to come back here. So, let me see something here. Just looking at something. We ain't even got it on a, Did y'all hear that that celebrity died? Rutger Hauer. Rutger, R-U-T-G-E-R. That's the first name, Rutger. The last name is Hauer, H-A-U-E-R. Rutger Hauer, he died. He's a famous Hollywood actor. He played on a lot of movies. He played on Blade Runner. He played on The Hitchhiker with C. Thomas Howell. He was the hitchhiker saying, now I'm going to kill you. Alright, that guy is dead. I think he died a few days ago. He played Hobo with the shotgun. He played Hobo with the shotgun. He was the hobo. So rest in peace to Rutger Hauer. The Hollywood celebrity who played in so many movies. So many to name. So many. So, rest in peace to him. His memorable roles was the bad guy in Blade Runner with Harrison Ford. And, in my opinion, The Hitchhiker with C. Thomas Howell. I mean, he played in a lot of movies, and of course, Hobo with the shotgun. So rest in peace to him. He just passed away. You know, everybody's just dying all over the goddamn place here. So sorry to hear that. Try to go to
that property you need, that house you've been believing for. I call in a spouse for you. Somebody awesome, a divine.
We watch Joel Osteen every Sunday. Try to watch him Sundays. I watch him from time to time. And it's live streamed every Sunday at 11 o'clock. They have special guests on there that's interesting also.
Get ready, what we're calling in is on the way. In Jesus' name. And if you receive it, can you say amen today?
I won't say we watch it because we're into what he's saying, but we just, out of curiosity, we just watch it on Sundays.
People of Lakewood, those watching and listening. And Lord, I thank you today, no more calling in defeat. We're going to call in what you say about
Lakewood church service. We try to watch every Sunday, along with a few other ones every Sunday.
Every person under the sound of my voice will have a not average week, but a blessed week. In Jesus' name, I call them blessed. In Jesus' name, with our heads bowed in prayer, if your heart stopped beating in the next couple of minutes, are you at peace with God? Do you know where you'd spend eternity?
A lot of people criticize him when he does his sermons because they say he speaks everything beautiful, never tell people to repent and stuff like that.
Relationship with Jesus Christ. In just a moment, if you're not at peace toward God. You know you need to rededicate your life.
I'm supposed to be. It's so much going on in the world,
I'm going to ask you to take
you
a
know,
step of faith and stand right where you
that I'm interested in. And at the same time, I'm supposed to be advertising R Rabbit here on the screen. But I'm just so into all this other shit also. I think I'm a multitasker. I think I could do it all at once. I could still watch the protests in Hong Kong, watch the Lakewood church service with Osteen. That's the one, that's all that. And plus, yeah, advertise R Rabbit. I could do it all. I could do it all. I'm going to do it all.
Listen to what Jesus said. If you won't be ashamed of me before people, then I won't be ashamed of you before my Father in heaven. I'm going to give you a great opportunity to show God that you're not ashamed of Him. If you're not at peace with the Lord, or you just need to rededicate your life to Christ, you need that fresh new start, a new beginning. If that's you, would you be bold? Take that step of faith and stand right where you are. We'll pray together. Would you do that? Come on, Lakewood. Let's give them a hand as they stand all over the building.
They have a magnificent layout with their church service. They have a magnificent layout.
I feel like there'll be a few more. Anybody else? Come on, Lakewood. Let's cheer them in. Anybody else? Don't be left out. Up top, young people.
We try to watch it on Sundays. I told y'all before I watch live stream church services every chance I get. But it's just so urban. It's just so fucking urban when you go over there. It's like, you know, I grew up with that, and I'm not, you know.
Would you all pray this after me? Everyone that's listening. Lord Jesus, I repent of my sins. Come into my heart. I make you my Lord and Savior. Amen. Remain standing. One more moment.
I got some tea on the stove.
We love you.
Yeah, I got some tea. I got some tea on the stove.
And a
I'm
challenge
about to go get the
come
tea
back
off the
and be
stove.
with us on a regular basis. We ask new believers, give us the next year of your life. Make a commitment. Just like you go to work. You're going to be here whether you feel like it or not. I'll make a promise to you. Your life will never be the same for the better. When you come back next week, go pick up a friend. Bring a family member, a co-worker. God can use you to help change their life.
He took this over from his dad. This belonged to his dad, you know. This is his dad's church. He took it over when his dad died. So all the people start following him.
Stop by next week or whenever you can. I'd love to meet you and your family. Last thing, the moment you stood up, God washed away all your sins, your mistakes, your failures. You are starting with a fresh, clean slate. Write it down in your Bible.
Just amazing.
2019, a new day of victory in your life. In Jesus' name, amen. Amen. Well, let's all stand together if you would. Thanks so much for coming out today. How many of you going home better off than you were before? Amen. Well, we love you. Let me speak the blessing. Until we meet again, may the Lord bless you and keep you. May the Lord show you His favor and have mercy on you. And may the Lord watch over you and give you His peace. God bless you. Have a great week. We love you very much, and we'll see you back soon. Thank you so much for tuning in to our 8:30 service. You still have time to get here for our 11 o'clock worship service. There's nothing like being in the room, and we'd love to see you here at Lakewood Church. Hi, I'm Terry Williams, co-director of volunteer teams here at Lakewood Church, and I'm so excited.
Let's think about going down there. Yeah, Southeast is going down there. Because we went down there to Mormons. I don't know about this guy. This guy like a celebrity, though, so it's kind of different.
California's Mosaic Church will be here with us at Lakewood the weekend of August 10th and 11th, preaching at all the main weekend services. One of the most profound ways Lakewood Church touches the world happens outside.
They didn't have a guest this week?
Outside of our city through an incredible thing called Night of Hope.
Meyer, that woman Meyer was there a couple weeks ago.
On August 16th.
Yeah.
If you live in the Philly area, can't wait to see you there. Water baptism is like putting a wedding ring on your face. It's an outward sign of an inward change. And our pastor, Pastor Joel Osteen, will be doing water baptism here at Lakewood Church on August 17th. If you've never been water baptized and you feel led to, please
register at lakewoodchurch.com. We have an incredible marriage conference coming to Lakewood Church on August 23rd and 24th.
They have all these events, you know what I mean?
Hey, we're Clayton and Ashley Hurst, the marriage pastors here at Lakewood Church, and we want to personally invite you to our Spark Marriage Conference happening August 23rd and 24th.
Yeah, we believe God's desire for every marriage is that it be strong and thriving.
Sardixian, we should go down there.
We believe this conference.
We did the Mormons. We never did Lakewood.
Comedian Michael Jr., best-selling authors,
We on the road anyway.
along with our good friend and movie producer Devon Franklin.
We also have New York Times best-selling authors and marriage experts Jeff and Shanti Feldhahn and Dr. Emerson Eggerich.
Along with some special guests along the way. Get more information and register today at lakewoodchurch.com/spark.
We would love to see you at this exciting event.
Thank you so much for making Lakewood Church service a part of your weekend, and thank you also so much for your generous support of our ministry. Here at Lakewood, we're all about people, and it's our pastor's heart.
I don't know. They different than the Mormons. That's what I'm saying. He's a celebrity.
It's great that you tune in online or listen by way of satellite radio, but we believe there's just nothing like being here in the room, in person, with thousands of people corporately joining together to worship God. At Lakewood, your admission, your parking, and even the child care is always free. We can't wait to see you, and if you come see us, we'll make sure.
Some of his sermons, they charge money, but I guess they don't charge money here at Lakewood. And now they just have like movie posters on the screen. You know how you go see a movie and they have these advertisements flipping through? But they're not movie posters. Well, this one is Lakewood Movie Night, Overcomer, Friday, August 2nd, starts at 7 o'clock. This one's advertising a CD, and the name is available now. This church, Lakewood, have so much going on. You know? So much going on. Marriage Master Class, Deeper Intimacy, every weekend in July and August. In this new series, dive deeper with your spouse and uncover the treasure of strong emotional intimacy. You'll discover how to support one another. Okay, it changed. The Monday night Bible study, Mondays at 7:30 p.m. at the Loft. Join us every Monday night for a deep dive into the Bible, taught by Dr. Paul Osteen. Lisa comes. That's a Walk and Roll Special Needs Resource Fair, August 17th, 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. at Lakewood Church. Be a part of this amazing showcase of local services designed especially for individuals with special needs and their families. Summer days for children all summer long at Kids Life. Whatever that is, I guess that's a website at Lakewood Church for Children. You know, they have so much, we have a lot of stuff too, but these guys here are, you know, they're celebrities, so. Spark, a marriage conference, August 23rd through the 24th, 2019. Register now, lakewoodchurch.com. Spark. And that's that one. It's just so many. Support people during trials. Become a Stephen Man. And these things are just, you know, on the screen. They're like changing pictures on the screen of the activities that Lakewood have. And Lakewood is the church that Osteen belongs to. And he's with a group of Christians that just do all of these things for people, all of these events. Bridging the Gap, Fridays at 7 in room 4024, 4th floor. Bridging the Gap, okay, it's another one. Friday Night Freedom. Experience freedom in your life with Lakewood support groups. Friday at 7, celebrate recovery, the landing celebration place, maximize manhood, unique women. Maximize the manhood, unique women. Mom Wise, wisdom through every session, wisdom through every season. Sundays at 10:15 in room 3001A. Mom Wise. And they go on and on and on. So the next is about to change. Better Together. Laughing, Loving, Learning. Wednesdays at 6:30 p.m. in the chapel. They have every day of the week. They have basically something. And at nighttime, in the evenings, this Lakewood Church have a lot of. We should go, just check it out, Sadicians. We should just, I don't know. Yeah. Alright, since that's over, they say 11 o'clock. We came at 11 o'clock and it was wrapping up, so. And every Sunday is basically the same thing. Let's get back to the Hong Kong riot. And then, I'm going to get this tea off the stove. That's that Lakewood Church service thing. Where's the Hong Kong riot? Hubbard says, stop acting so stupid. Rashid, stop acting so stupid. That's what Hubbard said. Okay, let's get back to the riot.
Brothers Motor Cars at Prospect Park. You drive happy. Get instant credit guarantee.
Right to Joe Osteen, we come back here to the riots and shit. Crazy. They just standing around talking, well. They trying to get their fucking ass to go home. But they not going home. They staying all on the street. I don't know. I don't know. I'm going to grow this R-Rabbit thing out. I'm going to take the microphone in the kitchen with me while I get this tea. While I subject these people to listen to Chinese people fight each other. Y'all ain't got to hear that. I ain't gonna subject y'all to that. Y'all come with me in the kitchen while I get this tea off this fucking thing. But y'all know, I came up with that R-Rabbit thing. I came up with that because we wanted to see. Yeah, we thought we was gonna see. It says Kung Fu Rabbit. So I thought, oh, that should be pretty cool. Seeing like a Sonic the Hedgehog rabbit in shape. Kicking some ass. And when I saw it, I immediately thought about Kung Fu Panda. Immediately, I thought about that. I immediately thought about Kung Fu Panda. I said because Kung Fu Panda was really good. Surprisingly, I really liked that. I didn't see part 2 and all of that like I see it, but it was very entertaining. So I thought, they ripped it off, So, but then comes this big fat rabbit. Yeah, it's like, what the fuck? I know he ain't the star of the thing. Because I said to myself, if he the star, then they clearly ripped it off of Kung Fu Panda. So I know nobody didn't come that close or being that obvious in entertainment. Who would be stupid enough to do that? And true to light, that motherfucker was the star of the damn thing. And so my kids like, Daddy, won't you make it? Won't you create? Don't forget we can do shit, you know. Won't you create it? So I start thinking like, man, it takes too much time and this and that, and this and that. My kid said, Daddy, I don't give a shit. I want it. I want to see it. I said, I want to see one of them too, like a Trix Rabbit. You know, like the cereal Trix Rabbit doing kung fu and shit. That shit'll be nice. That shit'll be. And lo and behold, I created this. Of course, it ain't the Trix Rabbit. Of course, it ain't the fucking Trix Rabbit. That's me. That's me up there. You see, it got my face. I try to put my face up. So I said, yeah, man, I'm gonna do that. And that's how I came up with this. That's all I got is what y'all seeing on the screen for the animation. That's all I got. Now, I don't know if I'm gonna bring a comic, because we have it in comic. But the comic is a little bit different than this. So this one is fairly new. So I'm thinking to myself, I don't quite know what I'm going to do with this right now, really. Like, I probably want to start off something different. Probably want to start off with something different with this one than the comic. Or I might, because the way it is right now is just like the comic right there. But I'm thinking for social media, I get to have fun. We don't take social media serious. We just don't. Southeasters don't take social media that serious because we have our own avenue for entertainment and everything else. So we don't really take social media. So I get with this one, I could branch out with the shows on social media. Well, we take it serious, but not real serious. You don't take, we have something much better than what I show on social media. For the fact that I can't have our spirituality being and our taste for entertainment being neglected the way it's neglected on social media. We're not going for that. So, got people jealous. I can't have people being jealous of our entertainment and all of this shit. I can't do it. So everything on RVT is serious, but we got something better. And we're not gonna bring that to social media, and that goes with some of our some of our shows, and this is one. This is one of our shows that. The tea is good. So I'm sitting up here watching the Hong Kong riots. And at the same time, I'm going to advertise this new animation that we have coming out on RVT's Rashid Cyber 2. There are two things that's going on in the world today that I don't know y'all notice. There's two things going on in the world today that's picking up. I don't think y'all noticed it or not, but one of those things, everybody getting rocket happy, sending rockets up in the air. I'm noticing that. I don't know how many of you guys noticing that, but yeah, a lot of people, a lot of countries are sending missiles and rockets up in the air and shit for testing. That's number one. And number two is these protest rioting and shit. They got one going on in Russia, they got one right here, and they got one in Puerto Rico. It's all of a sudden this shit escalated with the missiles and the riots. Don't know what it means, but my eyes are right on the shit. Right on it. I'm sure it means something behind closed doors, but all of a sudden is everybody shooting missiles up in the goddamn air. And all of a sudden all these riots and protests breaking out. And the funny thing is, the average Joe don't see shit going on to cause all of this bullshit. You know, except when they say like this riot right here, they say better living conditions. So when Bill Clinton was president, you mean to tell me that the conditions got worse since then? And you just starting a riot? It just don't make sense. It just, you know. So Sadisis are all up on this. We want to see what comes of this bullshit going on here. In a way, I think it makes for good viewing. In a way. Seeing people fight for better living conditions. They was talking to one citizen yesterday, and he took us into his apartment. It was like, it's so small. I mean, it was like, how can he live in that small space like that? But these are the things they supposed to be writing about, because all that money the government making, and the government ain't doing shit for them. No, but as it stands, that's the situation. And as it stands also about this Rashid Rabbit, that's on the screen. This should be a good animation right here. This should be a good one. I'm not going to say it'll be better like Dragonfly. Because we also have Atomic Rashid that I like also. That's the little robot, the little boy, and the professors. Professor Quimby and all of them. I also have Fish Patrol that I'm in love with. I'm in love with Fish Patrol. And then this Generation Unrepentant that's coming on next. And a host of other Rashid animations that y'all know that's coming on next. Then I want y'all to be patient while I get them together. Yeah, the next Dragonfly coming up next. On the Rashid Showcase. And everybody around here is waiting for the next Dragonfly. I don't know how many of you guys are waiting for the next Dragonfly, but around here, my people are waiting for the next Dragonfly. You know? animation just takes so much time to make, you know. And I guess we are kind of proud that we made this animation right here, because we really did want to see that Kung Fu Rabbit thing as a fit rabbit that's fast, like a Sonic kind of character. And it would have been interesting to look at, you know? Then comes this, it's just like Kung Fu Panda, this overweight, dumb character, opie dopey and shit, walking the fuck around. It's all, get the fuck out of here with this shit. How many fat, dumb, opie characters we gonna have? There they go marching. There they go marching. So I wanted to create. So my kids told me this. Dad, create it. We ain't gotta sit back here and take shit no more. If that's what we want, we can create it. And I said, okay, I'll do it. Even though it might take time making the animation and all, I'ma do it. And that's where this animation came from. That's where it came from, basically. Because we put up what we wanted to see and didn't see it. So we'll make it ourselves. If you want something done, do it yourself. And that's what we did. And we all excited about it, you know. I don't know when it's going to be put in production. That's the thing. I don't know when we're going to put it in production. But at least we have, we have the show right here. Rashid picture upcoming attractions. For starters, you know. Because I don't think there's no such thing as that. A rabbit that does Kung Fu. I don't think it's such thing as that. No, I don't think it's such thing as that. So I guess I'm looking at it as a challenge. It's questionable because the women rabbits have breasts, and you may say they wear skimpy outfits. Well, just have y'all know, I like Jessica Rabbit, or Who Framed Roger Rabbit. That was his wife with the red hair, Jessica. I like Jessica Rabbit. She should have her own show. I like Totally Spies. I think that's why Totally Spies didn't fly, because they were attractive cartoon women. Attractive cartoon women don't go nowhere, really. Josie and the Pussycats back in the 60s, they were attractive. But the black girl held the weight down. If they were all white girls, they probably wouldn't have flew the way it flew. But the black Afro-American girl and Josie and the Pussycats held the weight down on their attractiveness. You know, because they had figures and breasts. But in my opinion, if they was all white girls, it wouldn't have flew the way it did. Josie and the Pussycats. Because the minorities are looked at in a certain way. Not saying, of course, I'm not saying a sister is not attractive, but they just looked at in a certain way. You get my drift. totally spies about those 3 girls and those skimpy. They were attractive. That's why they didn't fly nowhere. And I went through that insurance thing with that girl with the pink hair. How they made her a porn star. You know, so anything like that really don't fly in animation. Anything like that. Now Kim Basinger did that Cool World, and that's a cult favorite. But it's not a mainstream favorite. It's a cult favorite. Not a mainstream. Because she's sexy. You know. I want to break down. I want that to be. That's why I did it. Because nobody buy the RBT's content anyway. And I'm going to be frank. Nobody give a fuck about what we do around here anyway. So I wanted them to look like that. And that way they ain't got to say, well, we can't use it because the women look. No, they don't bother my shit anyway. So I might as well do what I want to do. See how it works. It makes sense. Seems like the police going home. Either the police going home or they transporting them to another area. That's a dangerous job there, you know. That's a hell of a dangerous job there. And the thing is, I know about dangerous jobs because I was a cab driver. And they all said I was fucking crazy doing that job in American streets. I was fucking nuts. And I was a cabbie for a very long time. Over 5 years. And some cab drivers got in the game and got right out there, bitch. They said, I can't do it. I can't do it. It's either they couldn't make the money or they couldn't take the chance of gambling with their life every night. And I worked all night and all day. I stayed on the road. And I still believe it's a bullet. No, baby, I'm telling real. There's a bullet out there with my name on it. And if so, then so, you know. If it's going to happen, it's going to happen, you know. If it's going to happen, it's going to happen, too. But they job there. When I tried to join the force, I failed the test and everything. But at least I tried. At least I went in the service to try to serve my America. At least I was in there. At least I tried. I didn't tell my family I was going to do it. I was going to surprise them. I was going to come through the door and say, guess what? Kind of like The Officer and the Gentleman, how he told his father, how Richard Gere told his father in the bathroom. I was going to do that to my whole family. But I failed the test, and you know. They was wondering where I was. That's what I'm saying. They was wondering where I was. I was in there, but I never told them. I never ever told them that I was in. And I never told them. To this very day, I never told them. Because when I joined the service, I wanted it to be a private, personal reason. I didn't want my family to know. I didn't want it because they ain't got nothing to do with the fuck to do with it. That's why. This is my country. I love my country, and I went in to serve my country. And I didn't want my family, mother and father, whoever. I didn't want nobody to know about it because then they fucking business. The next time they saw me, I was gonna have a service uniform on, and he, Rashid, what is this? Oh, Rashid, what it look like? And walk right away from the ass. That's just what I was gonna do. I'm not lying. But I wind up here, what y'all looking at on the screen, and fuck it. At least I try to serve my country. So we got a flag now in our cult. and I serve like. We need stuff to watch around here, and I'm for the lonely, the depressed, and I serve my country this way, doing what I can do. Entertainment on social media, entertainment. I'll do what I can do this way. It's better than no way. It's better than not trying to, I'm trying to entertain and do something for you guys, for all of us. Because they beating the fuck out of us, dude. They beating the fuck out of us, and nobody give a fuck about it. Nobody care for sitting on their fat ass head, either. Oh, this is my country. Oh, if you don't like it, leave. It ain't doing nothing about improving shit. So I'm doing what I can do to entertain us, to keep a smile on our face the best way I can while we in this struggle with these high prices and every fucking thing else. And everybody laughing at us on commercials. And that's reality. That's reality, and that's it. But at least I try to serve my country. And I look at these officers serving their country. They're a dangerous job that they're doing out here. I was going to be amongst them. I was going to be one of the people amongst them, dude. So I look at them, servicemen and men in uniform serving, no matter what country they're in. Now, this was in China. It doesn't matter to me. I was going to be one of them in America. Trying to uphold the law, trying to uphold peace. But unfortunately, my God has had other plans for me. My spirituality obviously had other plans for me, and this is before social media came. So social media came, and I think this is my calling right here. Social media, being a broadcaster. A different type of broadcaster who brings you content. It's all centered around my broadcaster. So I'm happy to be part of this. I'm happy to be part of this. Serving this way. Putting a smile on you guys' face, giving us something to look at that's different and odd. And yeah. So that's it. That's it with the fucking live stream of China. That's it, because it just shut off. It said live coverage will resume shortly. So okay, we're gonna keep checking back there. Yeah, we're gonna go back there when it resumes, because right now the police officers clearing us. They was leaving, so I guess it's breaking up. It's dispensing. So I guess that's it with that. Boy, that was interesting to look at, that Hong Kong situation. Even though we was talking on, we always talk through every fucking thing. When are we gonna sit back? I'm talking to my people. When are we gonna sit back and just watch something instead of talking through shit? I just talking. We just don't give a fuck. Dude. We talk through a nuclear war. So even though we talk through the whole fucking thing. Maybe I'll go back and we'll watch it. We'll Have y'all tried that virtual reality headset yet? Did y'all do that? You know those virtual reality things you put your cell phone in? Have y'all tried that? I could make one of them. That's what I'm saying. I could create one of them. I can. I can make one of them. Those virtual reality things. I would need time to do it though.
Yes? Can you cure loneliness? For a nickel, I can cure anything. Can you cure deep down, black bottom of the well, no hope, end of the world, what's the use, loneliness? For the same nickel!
There are more people feeling alone in the crowd than ever before.
According to many experts, loneliness has become the largest...
Loneliness is a disease. That's what they should say. Because that's what it is. Get it out my fucking face. Because there's nobody talking about the real issue. Get it out my face. Loneliness is a disease. and it hurts, like it's painful. And that's something that people need to address. That loneliness is a disease. And it's painful, just like if you get stabbed with a knife. And what did this have to... see, the thing is, this is taken from Rashid Comics. I'm debating on... We debating on what to do with it. I'm going to have another picture of this next time. Okay? I'll have another picture of this next time. Well, along with this one. And I will have more to say about it. I have more to say about it. Look at all these goddamn people protest. Look at this shit. Ain't these my subscribers, RT? Yeah, these are my subscribers right here. Yeah, loneliness is a disease, and it's not all that shit that people talk about. As long as it's a disease that needs to be cured. All these people in the world today, and especially in inner cities, in cities period, we're all caked up on top of each other. There's no reason for loneliness to exist. That's bullshit. And yet it does exist because we have this separation amongst ourselves. Because everybody want to know every fucking thing. I'm better than you, and because they're Hollywood shit, they're Hollywood material that they put out there programs us to think a certain way about things. And one of those ways is I know something. I could do everything. You could do better. Whatever that fucking song is, I could do everything better than you. And that's why it's loneliness in the world. Because everybody thinking screwed up. If it's two people lonely, there's no reason why them two people can't get along and be friends. It don't make sense. It don't make sense for me on social media and people jealous of me and I go under and comment and they ain't got nothing really to say because it's something they going through. Not something I'm going through. How I'm going through, and I've reached out my hand to them. I've reached out my hand to them. How I have done, why the, stupid shit. But, you know, if that's, I ain't calling them stupid, of course, but if that's the way they want to live their life and be by themselves and all, that's, you know. But I offer my friendship a lot, and a lot of people don't take it because of jealousy. Most of the time it's jealousy. You get two. I'm not paying attention to the fact that they have a platform and there's somebody, you know, on YouTube. There's somebody also. So they scared I'm going to take the audience. You know, I'm not scared they're going to take y'all from me. I don't give a fuck. You know, I really don't. Well, I know that's, yeah, you're right, sweetie. That is the point. I don't care. Y'all could try to take, they could try to take my audience, but they always going to come back to Rashid, do they? I know. You're right, sweetie. That is the point. But these people saying if I take their audience, they might forget about them. Or they think like that. Maybe really? It's sweet. I'm not even thinking like that. I'm not. If they was my friend, I would just have whoever it is on my shows and talk about them, and they won't have to go back to them. You know, that makes sense, right? I'm not trying to take the audience. You know, that's stupid. Why would I? I got my own damn audience. That's just fucking stupid. We found another live stream of this Hong Kong protest. They live streaming it all over the place. I'm wondering how far this gonna go. I'm just curious how far this shit gonna go. This world is falling apart, dude. This world is falling apart. And you know, did you hear about the locusts? They have a locust problem, a grasshopper problem. That's what alert me to Bible prophecy also. That in where was it? Atlantic City or something like that? Let me see if I can find a story. No, wait a minute. Let me see. Here it is, right here. Listen to this right here. Listen to this, and you tell me what y'all think about it, because it's amazing, because you automatically think spiritual, automatically.
Right across the garage is this. What some are calling the Great Grasshopper Invasion of 2019 has taken over Las Vegas. Within the past week, these harmless insects have migrated in swarms, covering doors, even testing marijuana.
Now, what does that sound like to you? Do not Bible prophecy come up in your head when you heard that? And that's real, guys. That's real. In Las Vegas, these grasshoppers just swarmed. While all this is going on now, them shooting rockets up in the air out of nowhere and protesting, these grasshoppers just attacking Las Vegas. They just attacking Las Vegas. If that's not spiritual, then there's no such thing as spirituality. You have to admit there's something the fuck is going on here. And didn't I say this has been a shicing of testing? This is the weirdest shicing we ever had. This is straight fucking weird. And I can only hope that next summer will be better than this. This is fucking crazy, dude. And the thing about it is, as you look on my screen, you can see that I'm trying so hard, to keep the tradition of shicing alive on social media, RBT. They done shut down Google, and I'm over it, and I'm still trying to do my shit now. But the only thing going on is all this bullshit all around us. All around us. This is crazy, man. But I'm going to do my part of entertaining us. I told you I'm entertaining. I'm going to give y'all my word. I'm not going to go back on my word. I'm going to entertain us. I'm going to do it no matter, because the point is getting our mind off of shit. But I told y'all, if something break out, RVT going to be right in the middle of it. If it's worth it, and we're going to look at it together. I told y'all that. Yeah, that's what I'm about to say. At the same time, I'm an entertainer. At the same time. So once again, taken from Rashid Comics is this R Rabbit. I was gonna name it RK, R Karate Rabbit, or whatever, but it's too many. Like I said, there's too many of that shit going on. You ain't gotta emphasize that it's martial arts arrived by saying a karate something. Too many of that. Too much of that going on. So I wanted this to be different. I wanted this to be different than that, you know. Oh, this is a rabbit that does karate. Because there's no such thing as nothing like this. And that's how I came out with it, because of that fat karate rabbit that upset us, because we thought we were going to see some good shit. And here it is Kung Fu Panda, but a rabbit style, in rabbit formation. So that kind of deadened us of getting excited to watch something. It deadened it out. What the fuck is that? Did they break that? They broke a machine. They broke a phone booth machine. Ripped it right out of the ground. I wonder how much that's going to cost to repair it. I know it's going to cost a lot of money, because you know these guys they high tech to the max. So I know that's going to cost a lot of money to repair that. And these Chinese motherfuckers, they ripped it right out the ground. Well, let's get out of here, because I think we've been on the air too long. We might be up tomorrow. So we might be up tomorrow. I'm going to keep y'all informed about this protest, and who knows what's going to come of it, man. But that interview they did with that guy living in, he was living in like a closet. I mean, with all his shit all up in there, and it was like, he said, and while he was giving the interview, he almost cried. He was like, it don't make no sense for our government to have all this money and for me to live like this. And that's somewhat of this protest is talking about. But we have another, we have something else that breaks it all down while they protesting. Maybe we'll view that and come on and talk about it next time. So let me let y'all go, because I know y'all got things to do. And maybe I'll see you guys tomorrow, okay? Y'all have a nice evening. Take care.